Good morning. How be ya? I be a hedgehog getting a bubble bath. Kind of cute, huh? I wanted to share something about effortlessness. Taking it easy. And this little guy really wasn't my first choice, but he was the one chosen for me because he's the only one that's working without doing all that flashing stuff. So here we go. It's really interesting how hard we make this spiritual path thing. And we've got all that worthlessness on board and all that kind of stuff that, how it is. We've been programmed and fed to believe we're not good enough. And we never will be, and, blah, blah, blah. And so mostly we hang our heads, but in our hearts, we still want what we want, We still want the light. We still want things to be right. And even though it's all mucked up as we look all around, it doesn't change who and what we are. It just kind of suppresses it, And then we're fed all these ideas, all the religions and their ideas, all the philosophies and science, which, is ideas. It's all ideas. And so we go out searching among all that stuff. And the thing I love about Papaji is that he knows that what we're looking for is right here. And it always has been. It's never left us. It's the true self. And so what's to go search for? As soon as we set out to search, we're admitting that it's something we don't have that we're looking for. We have to go find it. Well, that doesn't really make sense if it's right here, if it's who we are. So he says, don't search. I think it's pretty cool. He talks about how why can I not say this word today? Effort. Now, effortless, he talks about how effortless it is. Actually, I think I'll just read you the little bit that I was just reading. So my little hedgehog eyes might get kind of weird here, but okay, it's on the previous page. It's one of those things I'm getting to where I can read very little at a time, and then I just have to close the book and ponder. It gets really deep. So this guy is really searching hard. And so this fellow starts out by saying, people always want realization to come to them without making any effort. What a joke. Come on, little hedgehog, it's not that bad. Oh, this is funny. It's got my eye down where his mouth is. Now, how did it do that? Yoo-hoo, Mr. Hedgehog. Okay, we'll just be weird. I don't mind being weird, folks. All right, so Papaji says, in my experience, people want worldly things to come to them without making any effort. But when it comes to realization, they always want to make a big effort. This is how they get into trouble. The guy says, well, I don't understand. Why are you saying that realization comes effortlessly? You're always saying things such as, let us work this out together. Work of any kind needs effort. Papaji, yes, I say, work it out for yourself, that you don't need to make any effort. This working out simply means having the right understanding. And right understanding comes from effortlessness. There, I said it. And the guy says, well, how can no effort produce results? Papaji says, if you want to go from Hubli to Mysore, and pardon me if I mispronounce Indian words, you take the train. To make this journey, you have to begin at your starting place, Hubli, and then make an effort to journey toward your desired destination. Hubli is not Mysore. So to move from Hubli to Mysore, you have to make some effort. effort is involved when you have to reach some place that is located at any distance from where you are right now. I am talking about recognizing your own self, capital S. How far do you have to travel to do this? How far away from you is your own self? You just have to see where you are in this moment and stay there. What effort is required for this? This knowledge, this understanding is the truth you are seeking. Is this truth that you are searching for absent at any time? If it is, then you might have to look for it to see where you might have lost it. But if it has never been absent, what effort do you need to find it? Has this truth ever been away from you, apart from you? No. You are making efforts to attain the truth because you believe it is something you don't already have. All you have to do is drop this idea, because the truth is there all the time, waiting for you to recognize and acknowledge its presence. You cannot see the truth because you are making an effort to see it. Your effort is making you look in the wrong direction, because effort is always directed toward external objects. Our real nature is effortlessness. It is only recognized when all effort stops. Isn't that something? He says, when you have denuded yourself of all concepts, what happens? The revelation of the self. You know, there's so many ways to say the same thing. It's kind of amazing. I really like this concept of the effortlessness, though. You know, it's very egalitarian. It doesn't care whether you're rich or poor, or what your class or caste is. Whether your body's healthy or not. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. We're not the body. We get lost in this 3D thing, and we get to thinking that it's who and what we are, and we're just not that. We're just not that. Not at all. And it's our ideas that create the world, and that create challenge, and that create the path, as if we have to travel somewhere to get to where we already are. It's all these ideas that we've become a container for, that are in the way. They're clouding the true light from shining in the fullness of its brilliance. And so I find more and more that it's the letting go of ideas, of beliefs. It's recognizing that I really don't know. Whatever it is I think I know, I don't know for sure that's what is. Just having it be okay not to know. You know, we've been given everything at secondhand. We've been programmed and fed with our beliefs and understandings and how we think things are. And so question reality. You know, you are that. According to Papaji, it's just a matter of getting rid of concepts, knocking them down when they come up, and just staying who and what you are. See you soon.